Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwood alongside Kevin Robinson. And Coach, let's talk, because the championships are looming on November 1st out at Shelby Farms. Let's kind of talk about the season before we kind of get into championships. So what all goes into that? Because hosting, there's a lot going on besides just running that race. But your thoughts on the season thus far?
Well, in terms of the regular season for the cross team, I feel like we've been consistent. That's number one. Relatively healthy, which has been really nice. And I think we've seen improvement from race to race. We've seen both groups develop, and we've had multiple meets back to back where we've had up to 15 to 18 lifetime bests back to back. So I feel like the consistent improvement has been there. I feel like that we're racing at a higher level than we were at this point last year. I feel like the sophomore group, who were freshmen last year, have demonstrated a little bit more of a leadership role, and that young group of freshmen that came in this year has really jumped into the culture and kind of followed the lead of that other group, and it's a really close, united group of people, and I think that has allowed them to compete and train together at a very good level at this point.
Both groups have put themselves in good position and performed well. Your men 10th regionally in the rankings.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a regional ranking or any kind of national presence, but rankings are rankings. They don't mean crap until you go out there and bang heads with somebody. But it's good to see, and that guys group is they're pretty solid, and they're very young, like we talked about last time. So I think that we have the ability to compete at a high level this year at the conference meet, and if we can maintain our current progress rate, I feel like the future for that group is really bright.
Your women have performed well too, especially you see them coming on to the Louisville and the UAB meets.
Yeah, again, we've got some freshman kids that have really stepped up, and then we've got we've got a couple of seniors in that group with Paige and Gabby, and then a lot of girls are really young in that group, so we didn't really know what to expect coming in, but they've really dug in. They've gotten tough, and we've had some kids step up and run really well in that group.
You knew you were hosting the championships this year, but that's kind of a long term until you get to where we are now, and now the championship's staring you in the face.
Yeah, it's definitely looming. We're excited to host. Shelby Farms, that course that we utilize, it's a great course, and it's a dedicated cross-country course. We're not on a golf course running track on grass, So we're actually running a challenging course, but it's not a debilitating course. So we can run fast, we can recover, get ready for regionals 2 weeks after that, which is important for a lot of these teams. So it's exciting to be able to showcase the facility and showcase what we have to offer in terms of not only the course, but the community, and it's great to bring the conference to Memphis, and I hope that we can provide a great experience for all the teams, and hopefully we have some good weather, and that will allow us to have the course prepared and looking like a shiny new penny.
And a lot goes into this. You're not just going to show up and run that race. The championship week, you're going to be extremely busy.
I'll be camping out there in my tent probably 3 nights in a row. Yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into it. We've got to flag the course, we've got to cut the course, we've got to line the course. We have the chute prepared, all the tents out there. So there is a lot that goes into it, and there's a lot of moving parts. And the last time that I hosted a conference championship, it was myself and my assistant coach that did all of the work. And this time, thankfully, we've got some additional resources and some additional support within the department. So it's made the job easier. But until it's done, I probably won't be able to sleep.
How hard is it going to be to balance between you're hosting, kind of overseeing some stuff, but also you're there for your team too?
Well, the plan is that Coach Ken and I are going to do everything that we can throughout the week to make sure that the course is ready. And then as of Friday morning, we're going to step back and we're going to be the coaches for the team. So that's kind of the plan, get everything done preemptively and be prepared for Friday morning so that we can dedicate that to our team and get them ready to compete and do our real jobs out there.
And finally on Friday, with the championships, and we know how good the American is in cross country. We've had some of the teams in earlier at that meet out at Shelby Farms, the cross country community in Memphis. that comes out to support this, and your casual fan that wants to check it out for the first time. You want that support from the local community.
Absolutely. You know, we want to flood that place with as much Memphis Blue as we can. You know, we're trying to get it out there through social media, and we're going to have a alumni tent and try to bring out some former runners, and you know, we do have a strong running community here in Memphis, so hopefully we can get them interested and come out and get involved. So, and there's a really large rising group of young kids in the community that are running. You know, there's a great club out there that's really starting to develop kids at a young age. So there's going to be more and more interest through a lot of different generational gaps. So excited to see how many people we can put out there, and hopefully it'll be a lot of fun.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you, Jeff.
Kevin Robinson, I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.